to build an underpass here. And it looks pretty unrealistic how it is. You know, what with loop obviously needing to be very steep. But I will live with it. Because, yeah, I don't really see too much of an alternative here. Unless... well, I had a pretty cool idea just now. How to make this a little bit more realistic. Could get rid of this S-curve. Okay. So here, you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, we could start out with an S-curve. And then... tell you what. Actually, it's going to need to be a bit more flat than that. Whoa. Gotta be careful about all those TE lots. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And then, can we have the underpass transition right here? No. So that's apparently the closest that it can get. Still pretty damn steep, but it is a lot better. Tell you what. So that'll go there. Yeah, that line is a lot less important, so it's not so important to have it that grade, because it's only a single track. So, yeah. I like the look of this. Now, let's see about these underground rail tiles. Alright, so looks like we can use that. And have those tiles for the rest of it. What the fuck? Elevated rail? That's not what I wanted. Now I have to rebuild it all. Lame, lame, lame. Underground rail under pet malls. That's what I want. Straight rail under pet mall, yeah. Yeah. Where's the Maxis roadway intersections? Straight avenue, great. So that should be helpful. And with that, should be able to reconnect our roads. So what's left? Oh yeah, I want to do some more building around this area. This would be the way to do this. I guess we'll just have more of the generic blocks that we've been using so far. That should work fine. God, somebody is making a lot of noise downstairs at my house. Hopefully that doesn't bug your viewers too much. Oh, there we go. And yeah, I'm just designing this neighborhood in order to increase blending with the next city tile over, which is supposed to be part of the same urban area, so you can see why I'd want to do that. If only there was a street S curve. I know I've said it before, but I still wish there was. In fact, I'm gonna do a bit of looking for one right now. Because it doesn't make sense to me that there wouldn't be one. But nope, no S-curves. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of these ugly looking fields. Yeah, might as well make it an irregular intersection. I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, those small houses will have to go. This is going to be a large lot neighborhood. And over here, might as well have a little industrial zone. Yeah, because why the fuck not? New bus stops. There and there. That should be plenty. Anyway, let's let the time run a little bit. And I want to replant a couple trees around this. Whoop, probably could use with getting rid of those zones. So where's the one I was looking for? Is it a little below this? Yeah, it is. It's been a minute since I played, so I don't always remember everything perfectly. Try to get some of these seasonal trees. Yeah. It's kind of what this forest is supposed to be about, I guess. Nice. Or not this forest, but you know, that little copse of trees. The previously empty farm fields. Nice. Have some real tall shit right there. And that was about right here. Let's see how these zones come in. Just a few more. What's our money look like? Making it hand over fist. That could definitely use new funding. I can't really... Yeah. I guess we'll be leaving like that for now. That also can't really handle the capacity it needs to. Well, guess what? I'm gonna take a save now, and we are going to try to get some services in place for this town. It's been 37 years since it was founded. It's about time it had adequate schools and medical clinics and such. Of course, the game needs to finish saving for that to work. Alright, well that was a crash if you couldn't tell. It's a damn good thing I saved right at that moment. Yeah. Anyway, the deal was we were about to do services, for which we need to zoom out, but in the meantime I spotted that this grade looks a little bit off. So let's try to put the entrance to the parking lot on a level with the parking lot. And yeah, that looks a lot better. So let's zoom out. No crash this time, thank God. So what can we do here? Looks like we ought to take a look at exactly how far our current services cover. Well, we got the one little health building. It's for that entire area. Looks like it gets most of the city, but you know, it's pretty over capacity, so there's replacement. Yeah, that's right in the center of town, basically. Right next to the new rail tunnel. So yeah, I'm thinking it would make sense to move it. Let me turn down the volume a bit. I think I might have turned it up while I was out of that crash there. Okay, so health. Looks like we could bear to probably have the health building. That's about right there. Right in that little business district. Make sure it's funded. And you know what? Could probably stand to have a central hospital too, which we could probably bear to build around here. It's a pretty major goddamn intersection. seems to fit. So I don't know why I'm hesitating. Yep. Now education. What do we have? We've got the one school, right? And I believe it only covers a very small area. Well, let's take a look. No, it has a decent coverage radius, but it just doesn't accommodate the number of students that we need. So what are our options for a bit of a larger elementary? 3,900 capacity. Sounds good. Yeah, shame. Basically just doesn't really fit in this area. Can't put it in the middle of the industrial district either. The parents would complain. Yeah, we'll use something with a larger radius, I think. It's a high school. What does this require? 456 tiles sounds pretty good. Student capacity 850. Yeah, that doesn't look like 456 tiles anyway. It's not very real. But, well, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm gonna go up and build the Goobergen Elementary instead. Must be above this stuff. Oh, it wasn't even an elementary, it was a library. Oh, come on, we must have better elementary schools than that. What about Roth? 5x3, that sounds good. What if I were to somehow